are back. Welcome to WTF Special Edition, where we parent out loud, no cap, no cushion. Welcome to episode. Wait, where we're kind of back, but we're not back, but we're really back. We're gonna call this one ish.
Yeah.
Ish. But anyway, welcome back. I'm your host, Kadia Warren McMullen.
I'm Corinne Bailey.
I'm Nikhil Mays.
And we missed you. We missed you. So in this episode, we're going to talk about where we've been, what's changed, what you can look forward to in the future, and so forth. But before we dive into it, let's catch up. Where y'all been?
You're here.
Where we been? Where y'all been? What y'all been doing? What's new? Check in.
Eva's been 3, so that means a transition in schooling in her IEP. So getting into that, her in the legit in the school system and seeing how that process is. And I think it went pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have really anything negative to say about the IEP process.
Praise God. Because that can be very stressful for a lot of parents.
Yeah, I heard. So I was going in, but then going through it, and I was like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought. So I think just hearing all those stories and just kind of being aware and being mindful, I think that kind of prepared me a little bit more to kind of look out for certain things. But ultimately, I think the group who was holding what's it called? The meeting, they did a good job. And
like preparing you?
Yeah.
The parent support.
And I think also that the school that Eva was in, the infant health, they helped a lot. And that's what. And then on me just finishing up school this semester.
That's plenty. Okay. How about you, Nikhil? Where you been? What you been up to? I ain't seen you. I mean, but I have, but I ain't seen you in this.
Same. Braylon is 3, so she made the transition as well with school. She likes school. She's excited to go. She's smiling. I would like to say that Braylon is in the season of flourishing. I'm definitely starting to see her personality more and her wanting to be around people and just really growing and just adapting to everything around her. So that's super exciting. She's getting tall and big. So those are good things. And for me, car shopping. So I can be independent. Yeah. So I'm flourishing too with just stepping out there. I think, I don't know if we all, but just went through a season of just feeling defeated. And I just think the climate of the world around us, I got easily consumed in just the negativity. So it hurt my attitude and things. But I think I'm starting to shape up and be more motivated and wanting to just get stuff done.
Can't get mad at that.
I know. I guess that's me, huh? Where have I been?
Yeah.
I've been around. I've been around. So what's new? My baby girl is 11. It's probably grown about 3 inches, which is crazy.
Tell me about it.
She's much taller than you, and we are almost looking each other in the eyes. We're preparing for middle school, what that'll look like. Still making some major decisions surrounding that transition. Professionally, the business is good. It's just been a really stressful time. And so I always tell people whatever's going on in the world, it shows up in mental health. So it has been a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So we're going to jump back into our old school way. Let's talk about this week. If this week was an emoji, what would the emoji be?
I think that strong arm one will be mine because I think I stayed motivated and I just stayed on the grind. The things I had on my to-do list, I checked off. I studied for this. I looked at some car insurance places and got some quotes and stuff to see where I'm going to go. Braylon made it to all her appointments.
Ooh,
that's good. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like,
yeah.
So I want to say that one, like the little strong arm emoji, because I stuck to it. I stayed strong.
What would mine be? Is there a middle finger emoji, or is that
I think
wrong?
so.
I think so.
Definitely me. Coming in 2 of them if you can. Twist 2 of them for me. This week was hellacious. I just felt like everything was like F me. And not where it was personal, but again, whatever's going on in mental health, it shows up. And so I guess my second, well, my runner up emoji would have been like a fireman or someone that's putting out a fire, just because I felt like I was in crisis mode. And so not just necessarily me, but again, clients or like any of my clinicians, it requires my support, in which I'm glad to do it, but it's still very heavy.
Yeah.
So it just felt like a big F you, but not in a negative way.
Just
Not in a positive way. Definitely wasn't positive, but it wasn't personal. It just felt that way. It felt like that's what I was getting, like, okay, another one. So that's for me. How about you, Corinne?
I would say the emoji with the monkey. It's like where it's like the see no evil. But the see no evil is just, I'm in my own zone right now. I don't feel like dealing with things. I don't want to really seem just.
Yeah. So you blind to it.
Yeah, like
to the BS. I like it. I should have. That's what I needed. That's what I should. Should have been put you up. I should have just been like, yo, I know there's middle fingers over there, but I'm not. I'm not.
Yep. I can hear you talking.
Nope, I hear those crises. I hear those crises called. Nope.
Where is gone?
Where is gone? Yes. Okay. All right. So we are going to take a quick break, right? Yep. And then come back. All right. And let's jump into what we're doing. What's coming next? What we got to look forward to. All right. We'll see you on 30. All right. Welcome back. So, can we address the elephant in the room? Yeah. Season one. Season one was great. We had Lindsay, we had Trey, and now we don't. But not that they're no longer with us like dead, but they're no longer with us. They still may come back and do a cameo. But we decided to go with our original plan, and the podcast was surrounding us. That's not to say we won't have special guests. We won't bring our spouses in, but I think that we decided to go back what worked for us. Or partners. Excuse me.
Sorry. Ridicule. Doing it the wrong way.
Yeah. But no, there'll still be space for extra people, but we just decided to go back to how it originated just because of the flow. So I kind of want to get that out there. What else? Any other changes? We did change the set a little bit. We changed. We got a lower table. Yeah.
Our level. Right.
Yeah.
Love.
Yes. Let's see. What else? Anything else? Any other changes?
I feel like just the way we've been doing the podcast has changed. Just us taking more the role of responsibility of our podcast, like editing and doing all that stuff when we relied on other people and they really didn't
do a good job. Can we talk about how hard it is to edit and do all of the things?
Yeah.
Like, why did I think we were just gonna press play and sit down?
Yeah.
And we just kind of uploaded to this magical site and they just boosted out and and none of that happened. Absolutely none of that. So I think that's a big thing that we need to talk about is not really understanding how much work it was. Specifically for me, I'm a little older. I don't mind doing the work on the topic and outlining. But like when it came to afterwards, I was like, okay, I'm done. I did great today. Good job, ladies. Good job, ladies. Yeah. See y'all next week. And recognizing like, hey, like this is y'all podcast. So like who's gonna edit, who's gonna chop it, who's gonna put it on social media. They don't have a person to do that.
Yeah, I thought it was done.
Yeah. I was like, wait. Yeah, I was like, oh, I just thought I was supposed to come and send out the topics by Tuesday. No. So I think that's probably a big thing. Now us trying to, and we do still have some people in the background, but us taking more ownership of our brand and what this looks like. So that will be new. So it is our hope that we will be a lot more consistent now that we know what to expect, because like it was a ride, definitely.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I say change within ourselves.
Ooh.
I think that we always talk and had conversations and had these without a camera. I think it puts us in a different space. For me, presenting myself to other people and like what that looks like and what will other people, in a sense, not that I care, but in a sense I do care, look like, and what I'm presenting myself for. So it almost makes you want to make sure your life's in check and like you got some things like squared and row just so you're presenting yourself. So I think change within ourselves in all aspects to just I don't know, show up. And I think that's something too. We do care about the podcast in a sense that we respect if we're not in a good space, we don't record. Because we want to give authentic, but we also want to give those good vibes and that sort of thing. So I think that's something too that we deem ourselves on.
Yeah.
So good job, ladies.
I think that's something we also have to work on. And I also think a lot of it has to do with where I show up as the oldest millennial, because it's like, fuck your feelings. Like, if it's a job, then it needs to get done. And so finding that balance.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't, I hate to say that, but it does matter how bad you feel, but the job still needs to get done. And finding that balance the same way that we would with raising our kids or going to work or whatever. If we see this as a commitment to ourselves and to the audience, we need to show up and work through that. So
you brought up something else. This is a job. And I don't think originally I thought of that. I was like, this is gonna be fun. We get to fun until it was like, oh, there's work that has to be done. And I thought I just came, did my last, did my giggles, and was like, peace, see you guys later. But no, it's a job. And I still feel like I wouldn't say that's something that's learned. I'm still saying in the process of learning of just, this is work.
Yeah.
And what can I bring in the work ethic to allow this to be work?
Absolutely. I agree with that. How about you, Corinne? You got anything?
I guess it's pretty much what, besides the work behind it, I think that was just an eye opener for me and what it takes. And I think we're still going to find out more what we need to do. Because I know for me, I became comfortable. I was nervous getting behind the camera. Oh, people is going to have to present myself. But then now, I feel like that's the easy part now. It's like,
okay, baby.
Maybe we couldn't say our name.
Yes. So yeah, like I think just the other things behind it is like, okay, like this is real work.
Real work. I think for me, it's definitely stretching and pulling me because like I don't have an issue with going to my office and working 40 or 50 hours, but there's always restrictions on what I will do.
Yeah.
And so like when you guys are like, no, but you gotta post, and it's like, post. I don't need to post. Look, I'll buy doing the work, but I think again, showing up and committing to it, it does require for you to be present online. And so I'm so used to going and scrolling and laughing off of the good videos, but not necessarily like I may reshare something from my practice, but I have not really been intentional as far as what I post. So I rarely post. So I think just making sure that I'm posting and I'm resharing stuff and I'm engaging. And so that really takes me out of my comfort zone. Even like doing something and people are like, oh, you can use that for content. I'm like, content? Girl, I got shit to do. Like I'm coming in, I'm doing a reset of the office, I'm brushing Luna, all of the things that like, it's funny because I watch other people do those things.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think to go in and press play and then get those things done.
Yeah.
So I think just allowing myself to be stretched to say, no, that's part of the program. Part of it is posting, and that's just what needs to be done the same way if it was any other standard. So I think that's going to be the hardest for me because I'm not used to who I am is who I am in the flesh. I'm not used to press and play and then having people know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Because I feel like once you press play, I got to be like,
I know.
Ready.
Exactly.
Instead of, here. Thank you.
And I think it'll get easier once we get into the habit of doing it. Yeah. But like I want to make sure that it's authentic. And authentically, I don't think to press play.
Yeah.
I think to get in and get the shit done and start my time. And I think, oh, you record and all right, look at my angles. Like I'm 45 and I'm not aware of my angles at all. Like y'all know we go on vacation and like I come back with like 4 pictures. And it's typically just of what Callie has on. I do not think to like record anything while we out whatsoever. Okay. Anybody else?
It's kind of like what you said, but I'm a little different. I do record things and I do take pictures, but I don't post. Yeah. So I think it's like getting across that barrier of letting people in that person. Like it's very personal for me. And so that I think that's the hardest thing, and what I realize that I have to give in order just to show that authenticity.
I agree.
And it's okay, well,
no, but I think you're right. I think it is. It's like you want to. I know, especially me in my field, I want to save something for myself.
Yeah.
I feel like I give so much to other people, and again, that's my choice. I'm not complaining about it, right? I chose the field that I'm in, and I love it. But I feel like I give so much to like my to my practice and motherhood and my kids, my grandkids, my stepkids, my child-in-law, my dog. So I feel like I give my godkids. So I feel like I give so much, and so I want to keep something for myself.
Yeah.
And maybe I have to still find that balance.
Yeah.
That I still need to be connected because again, I chose this. No one like back me in the corner and said, "Oh, but you need to start a podcast," because they didn't say that.
Yeah.
So just making sure I find that balance of like you can still keep something for yourself, but you can still share.
That's where I'm at. It's the balance of things because it's a little of both where I'm hesitant to put personal things out there just because I think it's to be real. Other people's feedback on things are like, "Oh, why'd you do that?" And it's like, or I would post something and then I'm expecting like 1 million views within an hour. So like, let me have 3, and I'm like,
I know, bitch, I'm entertaining.
I'm funny.
Yep.
Did you not see that glow?
Yep.
Vacation.
Delete.
Like I expect you to like it right now. So I think it's that and understanding like, okay, maybe not all posts are gonna get everybody. Not everybody's gonna like you.
Or just the beginning stages of things. Yeah. I think it's kind of like we expect 5 years in on 1 week.
But it's like the hair stage, that ugly stage. Like when you decide I'm going from short to growing.
I just did my big chop.
Yep, and you're like, yes, this is feeling real big chopish. I ain't got a lot of choices, so I'm gonna wear a hat. I'm gonna wear a scarf. Yep. I'm gonna pick it out a little bit. But I ain't got a lot to work with. That is a wonderful.
The big chop things because I'm like me.
And the fact that we're starting back and calling it 1-ish, really symbolizes the big chop thing. But wait, did we already do it?
Yeah.
So all right. So what can we expect this season? First off, we can expect to be more consistent. Now that we know. Now that we know.
And I think,
it's not an editor theory because I literally just thought that we were just gonna upload this shit and keep it and see our next
get my homework on that one.
And I'm still like, so what do you want me to do? So definitely you guys could expect us to be more consistent, but that's because we understand what it takes now. So that's something. What else can we expect? Some guest speakers?
Yeah, some guests. I think I know for me, a little bit into my personal life. So
I'm
the experience.
She's killing me with this.
You're
killing me with the Kale experience. But
for 30 seconds. I don't know which camera's mine, but both of them. You will get to go down the journey with your seatbelts on, buckle up.
Put your helmet.
Definitely
put your glasses on, which I didn't. So I don't know who I'm looking at. Get ready for this journey with me. You get to see a little bit of Braylon.
Ooh,
and what it's like with her. Me get in a car and how it's going to be so excited to be in the front seat with me.
Yeah, I'm glad you said her. She's younger. My nerves is toe up back.
And I think just tapping in on that, and I think all of us get to see us personal outside of the camera, so you can enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how we come behind that. What would I would definitely say that I will do more content. I'm going to try my best.
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best to do more content. Definitely. Oh, what else? I think we'll get into our routines because I think that's important. I think it's one thing to sit here and talk about the things we do, but I think also being like showing us in our natural habitat, I think that people could definitely get into. Another thing, you guys judge me about it, but I like to buy products. And we're going to get into what I buy and how good it is. So
That's
yes,
a
that's the
episode.
that's the Katia experience.
That's a solo episode.
That's the consumerist experience. How about that? How about you, Corinne? What you bringing this season?
I think I'm gonna allow everyone who decides to join in to see more of what it really looks like. Yeah, keeping it real with Ren. But also just I just think that
I think that's enough, though.
yeah, because
Allowing
It's-
people in.
it's-
I see you struggling. She wants to commit so bad. She is so struggling. But I think, but I want to say, I think that's enough. Allowing people to come into your journey and being authentic about it, and recognizing that it doesn't always have to be beautiful.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some highs and lows, and we can find beauty in that, even if it's just because it's fucking over. That may just be the beauty for that moment, right? But I think, that's a lot when you're not used to being vulnerable and you're letting people in spaces that you normally wouldn't. I think that's major.
yeah, I think it feels like a really big step.
It is.
But I also think it's important because like when I think of just the whole experience of just finding out her diagnosis and where it's been such a it's been so beautiful, and just seeing this other side, it's been so eye opening. It's like if people could just get that, I think the world would be a better place.
I agree with you on that. Just like when you talk about the diagnosis, I think sometimes when you are down and you're living on the up of things, like a hospital visit, guys, like you want to share that, like just don't want another one. But being able to share, it's not, it's not all war.
Yeah.
It's love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, and that's what talking about all the things that they can expect and all the things that we are, but also the things that we're not. And what we're not is a place to completely dump, to not give just effective feedback, to not share resources. We're all of the things, right? And I think it's really easy, which is why I'm really persnickety about some of the things that I do join and I'm a part of, because it's really easy to get into that woe is me.
Yeah.
And that ain't who we are at all. Now, we may be for that day. You may need to look. Go wrap your hair up, take the makeup off, go lay down and start over.
Shower. That.
Yes, but what we are not, we're not going to stay in that space.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to put that out there. That is what's going to separate us from a lot of things, because the first thing people get is, and we don't need it all.
Yeah.
We don't need it all. We need an audience. We don't need it all. Yeah, but we don't need it all. We don't need it all. All right. Anything else, ladies, before we wrap up? Because I think this is a really good. I think we're off to a good start to one-ish.
I'm excited about the topics that we have to cover. You got some goodies in the prayer.
Yeah. Baby, she is on with today. But that's right. We will talk about summer. We'll talk about how to discuss diagnosis with family. We talk about just doing a reset. We do have some, oh gosh, the lack thereof, and so forth. Yeah, so we really have some really good things. So I look forward for us to show up more consistently, as we stated. And I guess we'll be back in a week or so?
Yeah.
All right, so I ain't done this in 6 months, so we're going to give it a shot. All right. Email us at
info
at WTF.
the WTF.
Damn it. All right. Let's roll it back. 6 months. All right.
Email us at
info
at the WTFSEpod.com.
See, that's that 30-something-year-old brain. Also, follow, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about us, and we'll see you next week.